Hey guys, welcome back. I guess I should really just be saying welcome here at all because I'm assuming the majority of you are from TikTok. I started this YouTube channel about a year ago, and then, I don't know, I guess I didn't stick with it because I wasn't passionate about it. I felt like I needed to be like Jaclyn Hill, who, I love her. She's the one that got me into makeup. But I felt like I needed to do these typical glam looks that I always saw, and that's just not who I am. I like to do these ridiculous things on my face. So, I've gotten back into it after getting 450K on TikTok, which is absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much. And let's try this whole YouTube thing back. Instead of me blabbering on, because I'm sure that you don't want to hear me talk, you just want to see how I did this makeup so that you can do it too. Let's get into the video. Oh, by the way though, first, if you do this makeup, tag me on TikTok, tag me on Instagram. I don't know if you can tag on YouTube, but if you can, tag me on here too. Let's get into the video. Okay, so I start off with my James Charles palette in black, and I start to put that all over the lid. When you do this, less is more, as you can always blend it out, but if you throw too much on at first, it can kind of turn into a hot mess. I then decided to take a break and do my eyebrows. I use this brown shade from the James Charles palettes to fill them in. I also like to use the ABH Brow Wiz, but I wanted more of a dramatic brow look for this. Once I'm done with my brows, I decided to go back in and try to blend some of the black out. I used this shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette, which honestly is my favorite transition shade in the world, to blend it out towards the brows so that the line isn't quite so harsh. I then take my NYX That's the Point liner to start my winged liner. I didn't show you guys this too in depth because, to be honest, that would be a whole other video in its entirety. Winged liner is difficult. Whoever says it isn't is a liar. Even I, after years of makeup, mess it up like I did right here. No worries though, grab a Q-tip and continue on with your life. It's not that serious. Once I fixed my winged liner, my best friend actually popped in and asked me what I'm doing. My screen time popped up and it was like, you're on your phone 11 hours and 20 minutes every day. And I was like, oh.
11 hours, that's the entire...
And 7 of those hours are on TikTok. Anyways, I then used my Mare Paradise paint and white to outline the scorpion. If you struggle with this, look up a coloring page of a scorpion on Pinterest and copy it. Honestly, that's what I do half the time. Once I had the outline on my face, it's time to fill it in with black. I use my Mare Paradise Pro palette for this. When doing this though, keep a mental note of the different sections you created because we're going to go back and make them stand out after this. Also, take a second to notice how messy my palettes are. My stuff gets covered in makeup consistently. So shout out to the people whose products look absolutely perfect, because my stuff, it has been through it. Once you've completely filled it in, it's time to do some shading. I use the black and white shades in my James Charles palette and the Start shading. I put the white shade where the two sections meet each other at the top in order to make them stand out. That's why I told you guys earlier to kind of keep a mental note. If you use too much white, it's okay. Take the black and put it at the bottom of each section. Keep going throughout until you feel like you have some sort of depth or definition. Then you want to take the black shade and create shadowing. This can be difficult at first, but just try to think of the picture as a 3D object. I did the majority of my shading on the right side of my face as that's what I wanted to be the quote-unquote bottom. Then on the left side, I tried to create more space between the scorpion and its shadow. I then go back in with my Mare Paradise Pro white paint to highlight the scorpion. This is honestly my favorite part of any look because I feel like it just really brings it together. You want to put the white in parts where you feel the light would hit it. Obviously, that's easier said than actually thought about, so if we find that sort of difficult, put the white at the top of the sections, but make sure to paint them in a circular, curvy way to really show off the scorpion's sections and bits. I don't know, you get what I'm saying. Once our scorpion is done, we're going to take care of the rest of our face. I go in with my Kat Von D Shade Light palette that's missing a shade because I broke it. Anyways, I contour my cheekbone and the top of my forehead. Then I just use these stickers I found at Michael's. I don't know. I thought they were super cool, and you can kind of put these wherever you want. I also decided to put on some black lipstick. To finish the look, I threw on some lashes. And ta-da! I've decided to get back into YouTube because I know a lot of you are saying that you want to be makeup artists and that you want to pursue this, and I think that's absolutely totally awesome, so I want to help in any way possible. By no means do I consider myself like a professional. I didn't go to school or anything. I taught myself completely off YouTube, and I know you guys can too. So bear with me, this is my first YouTube video since I started doing creative makeup. So the editing might be a little bit off, but stick with me. We'll get through this together. Subscribe, comment down below, let me know what you think.